Going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome you guys to another one take review. And listen, I'm pretty late on this. I'm a couple of days late on this, but this is my review for Glass, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, starring Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, and James McAvoy. This takes place a couple weeks after. Oh, I'm saying a couple weeks. Yeah, I think it's a couple weeks after the events of Split. I want to say it's a couple weeks. I'm pretty sure it's a couple weeks. I think it's 3 weeks to be exact. So and in this one, we have Sarah Paulson's character is so I'm this no spoilers by the way. Is a person who is trying to convince these three individuals, Mr. Glass, the overseer is what they call David Dunn character, David Dunn in this, and the Horde, that they everything about them is just in their imagination. It's not actually real. They don't have a superhuman abilities. You know what I'm saying? They're just people that had trauma going on in their life, and that's what happens to them happens. And I just gotta say, man, I thoroughly enjoyed this, like, quite a bit. There was a couple things I kind of wish they would have maybe introduced at an earlier film. I guess I was saying like an earlier film, but at the same time, I understand why an additional element was introduced in this one. Listen, the acting from James McAvoy, like any aspiring actors, just take notes. Him and Sam, like Bruce Willis, does a good job. No, let me undercut Bruce Willis, but Bruce Willis character does is not a character that you just really just see just do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Willis, James McAvoy and Samuel L. Jackson, acting 101. Matter of fact, I don't even think it's 101. I think because that's not the stuff you learn on your first day. Like the performances in this alone were worth the price of admission, man. I enjoyed the story quite a bit as well. Uh, I enjoyed what they did with the characters. You know, it's like this is a full blown comic book movie, and it keeps on, and it lets you know that throughout the movie over and over. But it doesn't get repetitive, and it and it does it because of what's going on in it. You understand why things are being said and why things are being done. Another thing that I enjoyed was the cinematography in this, like the way it was shot, man. Like through and through. Like I'll just find myself the pace may like I've heard a lot of reaction. I heard reactions from critics and some of them who love it. You know what I'm saying? Because the first critics I saw who reviewed this movie loved it. I think it was the first 4 or 5 critics I saw review for this movie loved it. And then I just saw the Rotten Tomatoes score, and people didn't like it. Like the audience is split, and the critics are split on this. Me, I'm on the half that really liked it. Like I don't know, like it might be my favorite out of the trilogy. If I'm just being honest, Unbreakable for me wasn't. I caught Unbreakable late, so I didn't grow up with Unbreakable. So for me, it was like okay, it was good. I didn't see Unbreakable till after Split, and it was what James McAvoy does in Split is good, but what he does in this, it's like turned up to another level, man. It's just moments where it's just something happens, he just switching back and forth to like 20 different characters. It's insane, and like some of the most crucial moments, he's able to like switch back and forth through characters. It's insanity, and it works toward the plot so well, and like the end, I like there's this twist in this, but to me the twists weren't just, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say they weren't great, but when I pretty much know kind of what's going on, that's kind of like an issue. Like I didn't see everything that was going. It was like all the twists that was gonna happen, but some of 'em, I was just like, okay, I pretty much saw that coming, and like, but the ending, like I think like that, like people say, either the ending you gonna like it, or you gonna love it, or you gonna hate it, or like it or not like it. You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, it's one of the two. I don't think there's really no middle ground with that. And me, I liked it. I enjoyed what they did. Like to me, this is a complete trilogy. You know what I'm saying? This is like, and I know people. It's called Glass, and a lot of people like, hey, why is it called Glass? Samuel Jackson character not in it as much as you was it was like the Horde or the Overseer, But what his character does is essential for this movie to move forward. And without him, I don't think this movie doesn't work. This movie does not work without him. What his character brings to the story. So yeah, I enjoyed this quite. Like I said, I enjoyed this quite a bit. I thought phenomenal. The acting was phenomenal. I like the story. The cinematography is one of the best parts of this movie. I like the score. Overall, and like even like Samuel Jackson's mother, the woman who plays his mother, the kid who's David Dunn's son, Anya Taylor Joy's character. She's probably the only one name I can just remember off the top of my head because I know my memory is a piece of shit. So all of them they did good work. Sarah Paulson as like the doctor, she did good work. Like around the board, it was good work, and I like I said, I enjoyed this. I would have. I'm giving Glass a A. Yeah, I'm giving Glass a A. Like for me, this is you guys know this is my new shit now. I'm the living embodiment of cinema score. So I don't know if the cinema score necessarily was on this, but I don't care because on this one it's getting an A from your boy. I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. You guys let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you thought, because I want to hear some what other people on the tube are saying about, you know what I'm saying, the tube. I sound like an old ass dude who fucking, I don't know. Either way, like I said, let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.